That's unfortunate. Well, that's what I get for believing the game when it said that this was a non-hostile area. Because it's the Syria Gardens, that's neutral. That's just white. The game specifically gives you red text when you're going into a place where you're going to get in trouble. So that's why I assumed I was going to be okay. And then I walked upstairs slightly and immediately got attacked without it ever saying I was in a dangerous zone. So I was trying to use a piece of information the game offers me, but unfortunately that's not a legitimate piece of information I can listen to, so I just need to ignore that for the rest of the game, because it's not reliable. Too bad. Alright, well, that's everything we lost from dying.
I'd like to see her buy the drinks. Just one time. Is that too much to ask?
So let's plan a different path that doesn't involve going past that guy. There we go. So we're looking for something over here. Ah!
That is worth a fortune.
Holy shit, there's a lot of hostile people in this game. Where are they going? That was interesting.
What's going on here? Shit, lost her.
There we go. Huh. So many factions are after us all the time. Do the Howlers even know who I am, or are they just attacking me because I exist and they just attack people? I feel like that's a suicidal way to deal with a city. Is just try to attack everyone on sight. And if they are recognizing me, then why am I even wearing a face mask if they recognize me instantly from like that person was like hundreds of feet away and they recognized me instantly, maybe. And if that's the case, then why am I even bothered to wear a mask? It's apparently the most recognizable disguise ever. That was a bad idea. I'm eating your rats! Am I really full up on crossbow bolts? Oh yeah, because I don't use them for anything besides attacking insects. There might be some in there. Let's find a way to get inside here, though. No one's coming back yet. Can I go here? Is this my way in? Oh, that's probably a Howler HQ. Or it's the black market? Oh, this is just the black market.
Please take a look around. We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself. Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like? Welcome back. Please, take your time.
Welcome back, person who's here for the first time ever, and browsing my wares for the first time. Howling Bolt blinds enemies. Magnetized Bullet briefly disrupts clockwork soldiers. And enemies near the primary target are also electrified in chain lightning. It's a stun upgrade, I assume?
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Let's see. First things first, let's grab that rune.
It's a pleasure to have such a unique young lady in our store.
There you are.
I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase.
Safe combination. The shopkeeper's cousin once attended a lecture in a building directly across from the Royal Conservatory, now infested with blood flies. He knows the combination to the safe there.
No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
We could stock up on solution, but I usually am able to get more of those on my own. Most consumables I seem to be able to stockpile just fine. Stinging Bolt. They flee and forget. 50 each. They're not expensive, and they're specialized enough that they might not even be lying around. Yeah, just a couple.
Excellent choice. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry.
So I should go for updates for things that I have that I actually use. Howling Bolt. Stun and blind enemies for a time. Not a terrible option to have access to. For 250. So does tab change the target? Yes, it does. Okay. Just looking at the keyboard controls, because doing this all with a mouse is awkward. The tabs in particular are clearly designed for a controller with like bumpers, because manually clicking on them is weird. I wonder if there's a way to reverse the tab, though. Let's see, magnetized bullets for clockwork soldiers. Might not be a terrible idea just to unlock it so I can try to accrue them. More bullet storage. Not a terrible idea. Sword crossing. Gives you an advantage in locked sword. Grenade. See, so I can go for chain lightning. There's the spring razor. Let's upgrade our stun grenades. Especially since chain lightning might mean that I can hit multiple simultaneous clockwork soldiers if I encounter them again. That'd be nice. That's clearly like the top thing that's just useful for. Where's my... Get more bullet storage for taking out bloodfly nests in particular, and maybe clockwork soldiers. Should I get the sword crossing just so I can win when people attack me? What else would I want? That might be it, basically, right? Let's purchase the magnetized bullets to get access to them. And that might be all I can afford for now. Can't get more ammo, can't get crossing, yeah. That's fine.
It was a pleasure to serve you.
Top priority was to maximize my bone charm slots and to pick up any runes that show up along the way, so anything else is just kind of icing as we go on. I've kind of accomplished the main things I wanted to get from the store.
All those valuable... Come in, my friend.
Sorry.
Always a delight to see you.
What is that? What is... Oh, it's a stun mine. That's fine. You can keep that. You can just watch everything light up when I do this. It's actually not that much behind there. That might be a trap to detonate when I come in. Actually, that looks like an everlasting gobberstopper. There's way more directions than a stun mine should have. Is that a spring razor? I'm not really used to looking at them, so that could be it. Let's take a look. I might have gotten enough runes to buy something by now. I have 5 runes. I should probably look into this. I think we should start playing with Domino now. This is the one that lets me link 3 and then eventually 4 people together. Well, starting with 2. That'll use a few of my current runes. There we go. So with Domino, I can link up enemies so that they get incapacitated together, which would be really useful for like that. For example, that one first place I had a lot of trouble with at the hospital, where I was trying to deal with the fact that there was a bone charm on the wall, but it was full of people. If I could have linked up 4 of them with Domino, for example, I would have been able to just choke out one of them or hit them with a sleep dart, and then all the other ones would collapse simultaneously without being alerted. Although in some of the rougher cases, there's not often 4 people in the same room. But yeah, being able to take out multiple people simultaneously would definitely not hurt. And now we continue with newfound abilities that I will forget to use until like a mission later, because that's usually what happens. I think one of the things that happens sometimes is I'm just carefully sneaking around an area. Not to say that I'm doing it successfully, but I am doing it, usually trying to be careful. And then something abruptly goes wrong and I'm dealing with bad guys, and then I'm like, blink, 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 blink. It's not actually blink in this case, but the equivalent of blink is like the first thing that comes to mind, just to run away. And then I'm like, oh right, I have like 7 tools to use, but things happening now. I can't think about this right now. Which is stupid, because I could always just do this to pause time, and then I'd be like, alright, which special trick would work here, because I have so many little tricks I could play with. But instead, I just squander the opportunity. This building does not appear to have a single rune or bone charm in it, which makes me wonder what it does have in it, because I feel like it's got to have something in it, right? So there's Liam Byrne, Conservatory, Shopkeeper's Associate.
Well, who was he expecting, the Empress? What a fool.
What was he expecting, the Empress? If nothing else, they seem to have supplies up here. This must be the Howler base, right? Doors closed. Where are they? Up. Balcony. Oh, soldier. Oh, it's a soldier place. Okay. This could be a fun time to test my new trick then. Let's see if this works as intended. Neat!
Can I read? Of course I can read. What does he think? I'm stupid?
Oh,
I know all my letters and then some.
there's another one though. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. There we go. There we go. Anyone else around that I should be worried about? Windmill operation. Ooh. Oh, that one. Oh yeah, this powers something. I should turn it off. Also, loot stuff. There we go. You're powered by something down there? Oh no, that's what you power. You power the light bridge. So I've got to get up there. I think they're all coming up here, so I'm just trying to deal with the bodies real quick. That's probably not going to work. No sign of them yet. Let's just keep looking around for a little bit. Ooh. Is that open? It's already open. That appears to be an overseer? Is that behind the door that was locked? I think it is. Liam Burns information. Is that Burn? Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Yep. This is where Burn's hanging out. There's bound to be fun things in here. And money. I like money. Deal with that real quick. Well, it's a good thing I didn't use the front door. But now I have access to that to leave. On the Oracular Order by Douglas Harwood. I feel like I've read about that before, for sure.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The Overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Note to the Overseer. Overseer Ogburn, I should be back within a few days, continue to compile information on Brianna Ashworth's activities, despite the odd letter we received from our Oracular sisters in Calero. It's not like them to issue a proclamation without certainty, but I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's a threat. That said, the Howlers are my priority, and the conflict with Paolo could affect our influence in Karnaca for years to come. Yours, in the strictures, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. So it makes sense that we find out that the Oracular Order is being interfered with because we've had messages about the oracles before, and yeah, we had that one thing where she just went silent for a while, and no one knew what was happening with her, and then suddenly she's acting differently. And so this may be the kind of occult stuff doing that. What was that reaction to? Did someone go upstairs? Oh wait, no, it's because I'm walking around I'm walking around standing up, so it's probably just making a sound somebody's hearing somewhere. There's the bath salts. I was like, how do you get to those? Are any of these nearby? Over 100, 85, 185. I don't think any of the other ones are in the area. They're just kind of way off in the distance. Sure. Dark bread. Dare you sup upon the dark bread of man. So that's the conservatory. Its entire floor plan. Detailed. There's 5 floors. One of them is a basement. Good to know. Ashworth's office is number 1, which is on the 3rd floor. So there's a floor above it. Oh, that looks like that could be the roof, though, for all I know. Thankfully, it'd be added to the map, so if I can refer to that if I want to. Oop. Oh, I just can't carry anymore. Let's check on this. Maybe it is new. Much has been said about the blind sisters of the Oracular Order. In truth, their eyes function just as well as yours or mine. However, they do endeavor to become blind to distractions and frivolities. They will, if necessity bids them, walk among us, wearing richly hued blindfolds or otherwise covering their eyes. In this way, they remain at all times ready to see things clearly. Decisions are made during the cloistered gatherings. Though no others are permitted to observe, the process was described to me, so I render it here with permission. A room is prepared with heavy incense and blessings from the strictures. In a circle sit 30 or more sisters of the order until the room is brimming. We will hear no topic, lest we have each had adequate time to research. Several outcomes will be discussed, and some sisters are specifically tasked with advancing less popular or unlikely scenarios. It is not permitted to remain silent. Every voice must be heard. It may take some time to arrive at a decision, and by then all are quite versed in the myriad consequences, and may have lengthy advice for all contingencies. When an opinion is written, it may be as short as a sentence, or fill 20 pages. Yet still, one last sister must approve it, the High Oracle herself. I really like that entire system. You mean before debating something, everyone carefully and articulately researches the subject so that they know exactly what they're talking about? That's... What are they doing? What are they doing? Trying to, like, actually come to proper decisions that help people and serve the purpose they're going for, as opposed to being an idiot that just goes with what they already wanted based on preconceived conditions or something? So is someone up here right now? That's a dead end up there. Yeah, I'm not hearing anyone yet. So I think nobody came up to investigate. Sure. Windmill operation. Check speed, danger, high wind can overcharge the system, ensure it works oil mechanism, blah. It's just maintenance information. I don't think anything interesting comes of that. Never looked around very carefully around here, so let's double check, because I was kind of in a hurry to deal with them when I saw them. But I think that's that. We've already read about the Conservatory closure being extended too. I think it's time to head forward. It's a good chance to be able to go over everybody. And I don't think we have any reason to think, yeah, all the collectibles are beyond that point. So it's really just the one outpost, and that's it. Alright. On we go. Thank you. There they are. Guarding that light wall that's now been busted up anyway. And I might not even need it in the first place. Since I think I'm geared to just go over the whole thing. Can I get up there? Interesting. Where does this take me? So there's the top of the wall. Oh! The wall has sloped ceilings, so you can't really get on that. Your character doesn't respond well to those kinds of slopes. But maybe this will take me along? Because even though I've disabled the light wall, I still don't prefer going through light wall passages even when they're disabled. They'd be good for a kill everybody playthrough. But largely they tend to be heavily patrolled and plain line of sight, and they very easily get you in trouble usually, whereas going up here is usually safer. Just anything overhead, really. Am I near one yet? There's one. Oh, I'm near the Outsider Shrine. It's in that window. Let's check this building out. Oh, we're on the top floor of a larger structure.
No, listen. I can't go on doing this. I'll lose my job.
Someone's been stealing for the police, apparently. Oh, a bone charm. Switch shadow. Nice.
Beatrix, let's leave.
Could we really get passage on a ship? What if they find us?
You know I'll protect you, just like when we were kids.
So somebody's a friend with a guard, it sounds like?
I promise.
How do I put this back down? There we go. So we got Swift Shadow. Agile Recovery. Just to compare. Just to make sure I know which one to go back to. Swift Shadow. Movement speed is slightly faster in stealth mode. Ooh. Yes. That's a good one. That one's pretty good, actually. Is that guy gonna freak out if he sees me? So this is a bar. That's closed at the moment, as far as I can tell. Nope. Howlers don't play. Winnow, you know what happened to the owner before you. When he says no more payouts, and that's that, we say, alright, you got us, and left him alone. Then we paid one of his friends to take him fishing a week later. They were out in the water all day. Real good day. Caught a lot of fish. Coming back, his friend gave him a letter from us, and he ran off. In it, I spelled out how the bait they was using all day was bits of his mother. Howlers don't play, you piece of shit. You got 3 days. Blue Jaw Jake. Well, sounds like you better pay then. I wonder if he might have a quest for me if I talk to him to deal with the Howlers. I say as I'm robbing him. He better pay or they're gonna chop up his mommy. Well, that's not my problem. Those are my $4 now.
How many more hours of this?
Why is there bathing salts on the... What? This is the bar. It's like, yeah, the rum, the whiskey, and the bathing salts.
No more, thank you. Place is a dump anyway.
Those are things I keep together. Alright, I don't know how it'll respond, so maybe I'll do a save. Oh, I can't do any more new saves, huh? Looks like I hit the cap of what the game will allow me to use, and from this point on I need to delete old saves. That seems weird on PC. I get it on console, but on PC it always feels weird if they restrict how many saves you can do. You want to talk? He won't talk. Is he gonna freak out if he sees me? He hasn't seen me for a shockingly long time so far. To the point where I wonder if he even can see. Or if he just doesn't care.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
He doesn't seem to care.
You've been warned. I'm going to call for help.
Okay, I'm leaving now.
I don't recognize you.
By the way, I was not warned. You say I've been warned, but that was my first warning that you were mad at me. Well, I already robbed your place, so bye-bye. Pour the gin over the sugar and stir, add ice and grate nutmeg over the top, serve in a shot glass. A short glass. We'll make it hot instead, if you prefer, and if we like you. Head bartender. What? That's weird how it's like instructions at first. But it seems like something is behind the that would be behind the counter instead of in plain sight for everybody. But then it ends with like a statement. Oh crap! Sorry. Stop freaking out. Stop freaking out. Stop freaking out.
No, she went missing a day before.
Stop freaking out.
And someone found an officer's pistol in the gutter. I think something else happened.
No one will notice.
Inside the conservatory.
So that guard was not there last time. Where would I stash you?
Keeping it together, but everyone is afraid of what will happen when it really falls.
Are you all right?
Ooh, they're coming. Just trying to find a quiet place to stash the body. This might be the best place I can put her.
Where did you go?
Might be my best chance for now. Ooh, those guys again. Nasty.
Give me a second. I'll take a look real quick.
Just gonna hop on this roof real quick. Alright, let's find our way over there, because that's where my current goal is. That's not what I was going for. There we go. Whoa. Broke something. Sorry. Whoa. That seems excessive. Thankfully I can disarm these, but geez. Whispers from the Void. Have I read that already? These little glimpses of the Void. Yeah, we always talk about the Void. That's... Yep. There was no new entry for my codex, so I've read that one before. Yeah, the Void entries seem pretty common. They really don't want you to go through here. A Howler bolt. Oh, those are plants. I thought there was here we go. I thought there was bodies hanging from the roof, like by their necks or something. Well, that didn't work. Definitely not getting me with these. But, hey. That would have gotten somebody that didn't have supervision. But I got them with my adult supervision. Oops, noise. Yeah, I don't see anything else in here. Let's go up. Any bodies nearby to watch out for? Why is it glowing blue back there? Oh, that was just the extent of the bubble. Those are still only plants, not people. Okay, why am I going up here? Is there anything cool? Aha! It's an outsider shrine. I keep forgetting to switch to the heart to check around me. The Crown Killer. Watching. Watching, you say? Traditional Sarkonan songs. You're welcome to read that if you want.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But, just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
Everyone's always telling me to kill everybody in this game. We have 3 runes. Can I upgrade this again? Yaha! And now we can link up 3 enemies. 3 more runes and I can do that again to 4 enemies, and at that point you're clearing a room with a single dart, and that's just ammo efficiency, frankly. So that's good for the environment.